Because he's not famous in the president anymore, so she's gonna peace out. Ooh, 489 grand. Yes, please.
Yes, please, for me as well. Tax free.
I think I will.
Yes. Oh. Motorcycles. Card games on motorcycles.
Oh, good lord. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, there's 4 motorcycles out here.
All right. Oh, good grief. Really? All right.
Yes. Although there's only one item or one thing per bike, so
That's what I saw.
I'm only 2.2 miles away from my drop off, so I'm pretty damn close.
Aw, 3.73, babe.
I made $337,500 off my sale. All my weed.
The weed.
I would have made $360,000, but I crashed one of the planes into a building and fucking lost one of the drop offs because I thought I was just high enough and I wasn't. And she's not even listening.
Nope.
What?
Yeah, see, there it is.
Sorry, I was tweeting.
Dude, these motorcycles are so slow.
Oh yeah, I was just telling you that I made a whole butt ton of money off of a sale of weed.
Too bad you can't like exchange your money for cash.
Right.
Like put it in your Xbox account and then like cash it out or something.
Right. No,
I'd be stupid rich.
Right. I had a full weed farm and selling it in Los Santos County fucking scored us $360,000, but I lost one of the drop offs because I crashed the plane into a building.
That tends to do it.
I thought I was just high. I thought I was high enough to clear the roof, but I was basically at the level with the top of the roof, so I smashed right into it. Worst part about it is I didn't hit it hard enough to blow up the plane. I just stopped its forward momentum, so my plane literally hit the building and then just started sliding down. Like halfway down the building, the propeller just broke
can't
off
clear a single divider, can I? All right, here we go. Whoop.
I'm up in the fucking mountains still. Yeah, I guess during Halloween weekend they brought the peyote plants back into the game.
Oh, fun!
But this time around, when you were up in the mountain area where all the houses are and shit,
sure.
they NPCs there are capable of finding said peyote plants and ingesting them. So they would run around and they would like attack you or turn into an animal or something. It was really
That's kind of funny.
It was really fucking hilarious because you'd just be walking next to an NPC and they'd be perfectly fine 1 minute, and then the next they just start freaking out and start swinging at you super violently for no reason. Motherfuck! Why can't I? I really wish you could steal super vehicles in this game. I'm parked basically right in front of a fucking coquette and I can't take it because it's not mine. I'm gonna snipe this bitch in the head. Bye. I clipped her right in the. I clipped her right in the fucking ear.
These bikes can't turn for shit.
Well, I already delivered mine. What the hell are you waiting for?
Shut up.
Yeah, fuck you. You only had to go 2.2
mine was further
miles.
than yours. That's one.
Huh?
Said mine was further than yours. That's one thing.
Well, that's what I was about to say. You only had to go 2.2 miles, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's a tree.
That's a toilet. Like I said, she looks like the kind of girl that got by on her looks.
Because she texted me this morning and said, Brian said you had fever. Are you okay? And I said, well, I'm going into the doctor today. And then she asked me, like half hour ago, how I was doing. And I told her I was going to be out of work for a while.
My first drop is on the airport. Hopefully
so then she goes, are you okay?
Juiced up by the cops.
And I tested positive for COVID. I don't know how many other days I had to stay.
Now I have to get to a motorcycle again.
I understand I tested positive for COVID.
Yeah. Well, honey, she got by on her looks. She's not very bright. It's one of
on the airport, I'm not close to a suitable road.
Yeah, we're talking about one
bullshit.
We're talking about one of our coworkers. It's a girl that Adrian works with. Fucking nice, really nice girl and all that, but she's definitely one of them girls you could tell fucking did not have to work hard in her life. She's a marginally attractive woman. I'd say
Born with a spoon up her ass.
yeah. Well, no, it's just one of those ones where she's like,
She's just pretty.
she's just pretty. So it's one of
Gotcha.
the things where I'm pretty sure she got by with a lot because of her looks.
Uh-huh.
She's pretty and she's a
I
triplet.
have somebody I know whose
She's a
sister pretty
triplet?
much is that way.
Christ, all Friday, that poor woman. Her poor mother had to shoot 3 babies out of her vagina, one right
Good
after the
God,
other.
there's 2 more of them?
Well, there was the 3 of them. That's all she had was the 3.
I guess get them all out of the way at this once,
I suppose.
But yeah, no, she's not the cutest girl I've ever seen, but she is relatively pretty. So it's just no, she's one of those girls that didn't have to think too hard. I'm thinking
Sure.
because on a lot of situations she is not very bright. She's a sweetheart. Don't get me wrong, but she's not very bright.
I know people like that. They're super nice, good looking, but dumber than a bag of hammers.
Yeah, we went to school with quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to name names on YouTube.
Yeah, like any of them are going to be listening to our videos.
Yeah, fair enough. I know who our fans are.
Come on now. They barely were smart enough to make it through high school.
It was Centennial.
I mean, for Christ's sake, you're giving them way too much credit thinking they know how to work YouTube.
We know how to work YouTube.
Well, shit. We're smart. We can work our way out of a
Yes.
paper bag,
Yeah, see, we're the exact opposite of that spectrum. We're just ugly as a donkey sack. We're smart, and we've had to work our friggin' asses off for everything.
Oh, yeah. Oof. And, we also married very up.
We married so well.
Like I tell my wife, if she dies, it's game over for me, man. I ain't finding anybody else. She could remarry, easily, but it's fucking game over.
Who has the time to date?
You've got plenty of time. You're young.
Do you know how many dick pics that would,
Yeah.
crop up again? I can't do that again.
I can't do it anymore. Guys are gross.
Guys are icky.
Oh, dude, I never in my life thought I would meet a nice guy. I thought it was just too damn rare of a situation. Fucking worked with one. I worked with a guy named Kevin, and this dude is fucking. He's like how I used to be, where a girl showed me any kind of romantic interest whatsoever, and suddenly we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right, and you'd fawn over them.
And and I'm just kind of like, oh my god, I have a girlfriend, and she'd be like, hey, fucking slow down, son of a bitch.
Right.
Yeah, he's just he'd meet a girl and fucking she'd show remote interest, and he'd oh, okay, well then now you're my girlfriend, and
Sure.
that would chase her away, and then it would turn into all the girls don't like all the girls in the world don't like the good guys anymore, and I'm like, well, I mean, being a good guy is the bare minimum of what you have to do in life,
Right.
like if all you're doing is being a good guy, there's nothing left, that's not much to work off of, and being a good guy is not a fucking trait, and you can just
Oh,
you can just
that car just
definitely
barely
tell
missed
his
me.
ex fucking girlfriend was. I think he chased her off, if I'm being completely honest.
Sure.
Well, because he had this girlfriend, and they were like madly in love with each other, and then like 3 weeks later they were broken up, and like 2 weeks after that she had a new boyfriend. And I'm like, so either you have a serious misunderstanding of what love is, or he chased her off, because I could believe he
Right.
chased her off.
What?
Because this motherfucker is clingy as some bitch. So,
You like to chase me out too?
well, yeah, but that's the other thing is this motherfucker was supposed to go on a date with Adrian, and she fucking called it off last minute and fucking dodged a huge bullet. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, for the longest time, he would give me dirty looks because he found out that her and I were married to each other. And, I essentially got the girl that, he was pining over.
Sure.
So, I got the, well, of course you'd go out with a Chad. Which I'm like, yeah, I'm not a Chad, sir.
No, not at all.
But I just thought
All
that
right, last one.
I just think it was fucking hilarious that he would think that shit.
Nice.
I mean, now him and I are friends, and I'm consistently telling him he needs to fucking take time away from dating to find himself.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, you are, and I say this with the most love and respect I can have for you, you are a mess right now. And the only reason I know you're a mess right now is because I used to be you and I can notice it now.
Right.
It's like, you need to fucking just stop trying to date a girl and fucking focus on yourself. Get your shit together, build yourself up better, and fucking make yourself irresistible to every woman around you. I was like, because right now, all you're doing is fucking, proving they shouldn't date you.
All right, let's do.
Because like I can guarantee you, this whole no girl goes for the nice guy thing is not attractive to women.
Right.
So it's like no,
It's kind of it's
very
kind of sad and woe was me.
yeah, it's very pathetic, And I'm like,
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
and again, I can say this because I used to be that guy, and I cannot believe I used to be that guy.
Right.
Because it's just kind of like, oh God, I was so gross, you know.
Right. It's like, ugh.
Ugh. That it's just like no, like you just get your shit together, find yourself emotionally, so you stop being so fucking clingy the minute a girl shows attention to you, and just get yourself back to to you, because
Right.
you can definitely tell he lost his mom and he hasn't gotten over it yet, and you can tell.
Sure.
And it's just kind of like you. I'm not telling you get over her death. I'm telling you find a way to make peace with it.
Right.
You know, find a way to make peace with it so you don't get hung up on it. Because it's like that's another thing is it's just you're so fucking weepy, woe is me all the damn time, and it's just like that's just not an attractive thing for a girl. They don't go for that shit.
Well, yeah, and just for his kind of personal well-being too, it's something you got to work through, man. You
Right?
can't
It's like
just let
you
it
get
sit and fester.
right, like you get just yeah, it's sad when my mom fucking goes. I'm gonna be a wreck, plain and
Yeah, dude.
simple. When my mom goes, I'm gonna be a fucking wreck. So I get it that you're a wreck right now, and that's fine. I was like, but you know, eventually you're gonna have to confront that and come to peace with it.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, it's not going to stop bugging you.
Because yeah, every single little thing that if I could have one person back from the dead, who would be in it? My mom, 100%.
All
Either way,
right, let's see.
like I said, Adrian dodged a huge fucking bullet, canceling that date.
Uh huh.
Oh, the cultist asked me if I was at home, and I'm like, well, yes, that's how quarantine works. She goes, no, I was wondering if you're still at the hospital.
Product is
Huh.
I'm
full.
like,
I
no,
should
they didn't
probably
kick my
sell.
ass.
That's the other thing too is when they were going to go on their date, he told her that she couldn't pick him up and drive them to the date.
Yeah, it was either he
Sure.
drives or we take the bus.
Yeah, either he had to drive her car or they took the bus. He refused to allow her to do the driving.
That's insane.
And I'm like, fuck that. I've had plenty of girls pick me up for a first date. Granted,
It's incredibly old-fashioned too.
granted, it's probably why I didn't get a second date. But honestly, if you don't want to have a second date with me, you ain't worth my time.
You ready to help me make $504,000?
As always.